Welcome back. Well, retirement seems like such a long way away for many of us, but it's something that we'll eventually get to. But if you don't start planning today, tomorrow is going to be that much harder. So join us now with some tips to keep us on track. We got Denny Drager, a private wealth advisor with Legacy Financial Partners. Denny, welcome back to the show. It's great to see you.
Great to see you, and good morning. I'd like to say good morning to your viewers and say happy Veterans Day to all the veterans that are out there.
Thank you, Denny. I appreciate you saying that.
Their service has led to the freedoms that we have in the country today.
Amen. Freedoms to go out there and be a capitalist and then use that money to invest with you. So let's talk about the election's over. What's an important piece of information you want to share with our viewers as we start looking out into 2021, and hopefully we all can just take a nice, long, deep breath as we do?
Well, I think that the one piece of advice that I can give your viewers is to know their number. Know the probability they'll be able to achieve their financial goals. I see on the screen you have something we refer to as the confidence zone. And this is what I mean by knowing your number. This individual has an 84% chance of achieving the financial goals that are important to them. Now, we're experiencing a period of upheaval in the world today that's had an impact on our lives, on our economy, and on our markets. And given that increased uncertainty and volatility, it may make sense for your viewers to take a step back and to assess their financial life. It may make sense for them to take a look at what they're doing now and determine whether any changes are necessary in their financial plan.
Yeah, so that number that you shared with us, I'm assuming we sit down with you, you start putting that plan together. How do you help us develop the number, if you will?
Well, it starts by having a solid financial plan or a foundation plan that says these are your odds of success. So, Chris, let's say that you're 15 years from retirement and you want to retire at 62. If you continue what you're doing today, what are the odds you'll be able to retire and be financially independent at 62? Or if you're currently retired and you continue to spend what you are spending today, what are the odds that your assets will last your lifetime if you make no changes?
Especially at 62, I mean, most people today are living obviously well beyond the old 65 that we thought was our retirement age. So I'm sure you got to have some money socked away. So speaking of that, how can we sit down with you and start to really access sort of, hey, this is where we are and this is where we need to be?
Yeah, really to make this, to determine this information, you need to know a number of things. So let's say you have a retirement goal and you need to know, number one, when do you want to retire? You need to know how much money you're going to need in retirement to live the lifestyle that you want. You're going to need to know how much money you've saved today and how much you're saving on an annual basis towards that retirement goal. You need to know what other sources of income will come in retirement, like Social Security or pension plans or rental income. And you need to also know what's a reasonable assumption for a rate of return. A financial planner can take this information, input it into some financial planning software, and by making reasonable assumptions, they can tell you what are the odds you're going to be able to achieve your financial goals. If your odds are good, perhaps you can retire early or spend more in retirement or give money away. If your odds are poor, a financial planner can make recommendations of strategies or actions that can improve your success. A simple change in your rate of return or the amount that you save today or spend today can make a huge difference. I think by knowing your number, most people will make better decisions with what they save and spend, make better decisions with what they're doing today as well as in the future.
Yeah, and it's just nice to have some certainty and a plan to kind of, as you're going through, especially as you said, all this upheaval and so many changes. So I've got 30 seconds left. Dennis, how do people get a hold of you and come sit down with you?
Well, our office is located at 2300 13th Avenue South. We're just east of 25th Street and on the south side of 13th Avenue. And we have five financial planners that can help you determine your number. And our phone number is 701-232-8886.
Great information. We appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. All right, stay with us. We got a lot more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.